and welcome to Warriors TV for the league game between Stenhousemuir and Brechin City. I'm Cameron McIntyre, and in this commentary package I'll be joined by Craig G. Telfer much later on. I am having to record this first bit of the highlights package afterwards because of audio issues. We do apologise for that. It was, I think it was a cable knocked out which sent the audio a bit mental. But we did get that sorted out, and myself and Craig will take over properly once that we get to that point in the game. Of course, both sides go into this the back of 4 consecutive defeats. The Warriors last win with a 2-0 home win against Edinburgh City, whilst Brechin picked up all 3 points and a 2-0 win away to Albion Rovers. The Warriors head into this game lining up in a 3-5-2. Paddy Martin in goals, with Craig Little, Andy Monroe, Josh Gregor at the back, Jonathan Tiffany, Ryan Waters at the wing backs, Ryan Blair and Callum Tappan sitting behind Jack Hodge, with Mark Wigan and Biabi up front. The visitors line up in a similar format, with 3 at the back, with Patrick O'Neill in goals, Dave Mackay, Luke Bowen, Trilist, Rory Curry, Gregor Jordan, Connor Barron, Trilist, Matthew Todd, Michael Payton, Ewan McClevy filling out the rest of the team. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, both sides looking to pick up the 3 points here, with the Warriors falling away from their top 4 aspirations, and whilst Brechin City are looking to move away from the bottom of the table where they currently sit after 6 games. Warriors winning 2 games so far this season against Albion Rovers and Edinburgh City, whilst the away side Brechin City just winning 1 once again against Albion Rovers. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the referee today is Duncan Williams, who will get us underway here at Oakview Park shortly. And away we go here at Oakview. Ball played forward and it's out for a throw-in to the visitors. Corner to the Warriors here, Ryan Blair to take on the far side. We're 5 minutes in here. Ball taken in by Blair. Headed back across, it's cleared. As Brechin managed to get a way out for another corner here. Callum Tappan to take. Warriors looking dangerous early on here, as they look to go for goals here to help improve the goal difference, which as it currently stands is only +1. So Tappan to take the corner. And then it comes. Finds head to Monroe and it's 1-0 to the Warriors. As simple as that. Ball into the box from Callum Tappan from the corner, and the skipper Andy Monroe opens his account for the season with a bullet header, beating Patrick O'Neill in the Brechin goal, and the Warriors lead 1-0 after just 6 minutes. Also to apologise for the score not updating. I forgot to do that during the game. But 1-0 to the Warriors. They can hear the players but not us. And the audio's picked back up, but we'll
so there's audio
now as that goal kick
it's not us.
to the visitors.
Usually when it makes control that. Biabi
Biabi.
hits it on.
Jack Hodge
Brings it down brilliantly here. Plays it through to McGuigan. That's a poor pass though.
goes to play for the pass from McGuigan. It's poor there. As Tappan has the ball now. Gives it to Tiffany, who does well here. Beats the man into the box. Takes it on again. Plays it across to Hodge. To Biabi, who fires over the goal here as the Warriors look to make it 2-0.
Getting back in the game here. But the Warriors keep possession. Biabi does well.
That's well played from Botti Biabi there to find Ryan Blair. A great wee drop of the shoulder.
Does well. Puts it into the box at the back post to Waters. Puts that cross goal. And no one's there to put the ball in the back of the net.
That's well played from Josh Gregor there to sweep up there and play in Tiffany.
Ball into the box. Headed on by Waters. Is that Waters?
Yeah, it was Waters just knocking it wide there.
Of course, I've got
Brian Waters. I think we were speaking before the start of the match a bit of concern about him playing at the left wing back position, but he's done fine so far.
I mean, only let us know if they could hear that bit yet, because only recently started in the game. But thrown taken by Waters. McGuigan's getting held on to there. Referee spots that and It's a free kick to the
Bowling with
Warriors.
his arms round McGuigan there. Apologise for shouting.
Gabby has the ball here. Plays it into the box. Back to McGuigan. And it's 2-0 to the Warriors. I've lost my co-commentator as he's went on a wee bit of a run.
Well done to big Mr. Goals. That is a lovely, well taken finish. Credit to Biabi for the ball into the box. I think it might have been Hodge that sort of stepped over it and allowed it to run to McGuigan. Great first time finish. And I think that's Stenhousemuir, a 2-0 win. Looking very comfortable at the moment, Cammy.
Of course, that's Mark McGuigan's second goal of the season. It's pretty similar to his first goal.
It was, yeah. In fact, exactly with Biabi setting up for him, wasn't it?
The back, or Monroe headed in. Of course, we had the corner in the close side for Tappin taking it. Straight up, Monroe headed it in. Of course, didn't hear his commentary on it, unfortunately, but Craig done the exact same thing for that goal as well as he did the second one.
I would say no one wants to hear someone screaming at them, and so it's a silent scream and just a little sprint to celebrate the goals, and then just trying to describe it as even-handed as possible.
Yeah, mind to tell Craig off doing that.
The Brechin City fans tuning into this, and I hope there are as many as possible, so you don't want to make them feel unwelcome.
Well, we do welcome in every fan, Stenhousemuir Brechin, or the neutral fan here.
Oh, hopefully Isaiah Whitlock Jr.'s watching this.
Isaiah Whitlock Jr. as well. Good chance for the Warriors. Blair hits it over and it lands on top of the net and rolls behind.
I'm glad the ball's out of play so we can talk a wee bit about Isaiah Whitlock Jr. Yeah,
10 minutes to go.
Yeah, there's a handball there from I think the trialist, so he thinks Chris Payton.
There's one there, Tiffany, not really looking for one now, but Warriors do have it. And Tiffany tries knocking it on, but it finds the number 3, who is Mackay. The Warriors go attacking again. Tiffany.
Oh, that's a lovely ball into Blair.
Who does well. What a save there.
That was an excellent save there from Paddy O'Neill. Great play again by Ryan Blair.
Yeah, Ryan Blair. Falkirk Biabi. There are a few other players making that change.
Yeah, Jay Fulton obviously who's doing the best. I think he's still playing down. I'm not here to talk about Falkirk. Sorry.
No.
Move on. No, this is a Falkirk free zone. You can enjoy your football in peace.
But Brechin throwing here. Themselves, even if they still lose, they want to keep that goal difference down. They will try to get a goal here. And
particularly with the result, as we mentioned there, the Albion Rovers against Edinburgh City.
Good chance there from the number 17, who's a trialist.
Christopher Payton.
You'd like to see a bit better, maybe. Well, not just from Blair, or even the players on the pitch, but you'd like to see a bit better from the Warriors and from that side of things. Callum Tappin's corners, got a goal from it, but it could be the same thing. Not really.
That's a good take from McGuigan.
Good save by O'Neill.
That was an excellent take from McGuigan. Another really good save from O'Neill. That's a couple of times that the Brechin goalie's done quite well.
But Brechin get it clear there.
Fine tapping.
As you said, Thomas Allen, one of the older younger players. 50 years now. Yeah.
One of the older younger players, yeah.
Still young. There's a chance here for the Warriors. Spilled by the keeper and O'Neill gets over it.
Good impact from Halloran there with that shot.
That's what Thomas can offer. Of course, he's not played too often this season due to a slight injury, but hopefully, he can get a good performance today and, maybe say to Davey, this is why you should put me in your team from now on. As we can go for another chance here, playing across. They have a bit of space there on the right hand side. Waters maybe caught out a wee bit. It's out the box, and it is 2-1 there. Brechin with the goal.
He had a man over there at the back. McAlevey was the man over there before that was finished. It was a well worked goal, but a very poor one to lose.
Yeah, we're not sure who scored it. Are you? You know who scored it?
I don't know who scored it there.
And this will be our Twitter man trying to figure out who it is.
I saw somebody giving the thumbs up there, so perhaps I think it might have been Connor Barron there that scored it, or I think it might have been Connor Barron. He seemed to be giving the bench the thumbs up there, so it might have been him. Bring things up, Cammy. I don't think there's any need to go defensive.
That is Spence there, putting a tracky top back on it. He's not ready to come on yet. Eddie there. Ooh, just over for Monroe.
My dad recently got a standard poodle. Bo, he reminds me of Bo. Just an absolute clumsy galoot, but in a good way.
Yeah.
In a lovable way.
Free kick there, it's cleared by the Warriors. Brechin calling for a free kick, but Halloran has that ball there on the left hand side. He plays it back to Tappin. who launched it forward, and Brechin once again get it cleared.
That's the problem, Cam, is we're no longer winning the second balls.
Yeah.
It was easy, you could play it, go a bit longer if you're winning the set.
Ball in.
That was close.
I'm not sure who missed that there, number. It's tall lad.
Ricky.
It's got Ricky off. And once again, ball one in the air by Little. Brechin here, once again going in attack, fine, looking for the ball out wide. Get that early ball in there, side away. Brechin still in attack here.
That's
And it's cleared by Monroe, but not too far. His ball's hit up in the air mainly. And Brechin coming again to the Warriors. Coop up against Tiffany. Coop coming off the bench. Number 16 plays it across the field there. McClevy, who has a chance at goal.
Oh my goodness, that was close. That was close. That was good play by Brechin there. Very good play by Brechin.
Good play by Brechin. They're keeping the attack going, even when the Warriors are clearing it. And you could disagree with that there.
Let's wait till the final whistle though.
Yeah. When we done this discussion last week before they scored, so 2 weeks ago, sorry. But it was a few minutes beforehand. But this we are 92nd minute here. Hopefully full time whistle going soon here, Ilko View.
Let's.
And there we go. Of the devil.
Well, you've got to say Stenhousemuir deserve credit for winning the 3 points there. That's a huge boost, certainly with the other results in the division going their way. But I think the level of performance, I don't think they really created enough, and they made things needlessly difficult for themselves at the end. It was a poor goal to lose to Brechin, and credit to it was well worked on Brechin's part, but poor from Stenhousemuir's end. But I just need to see a bit more from this team. I do think we've got the potential. I said that we've got one of the best starting 11s in the division, but certainly a bit of a stuffy performance from Stenhousemuir there.
Yeah. It's hard to disagree with what you said there. Warrior thanks to Cole, Monroe and McGuigan. Trial for Brechin, give them a bit of hope. But the Warriors do see out and win number 3 points here. We do have a few tweets using hashtag WarriorsTV Live. Just pretty much last final few minutes there. Andy McFay saying like last week we beat the ball stick up front, which...
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that, Andy. I think that was the problem, and I think what we saw at least in the first half was if the ball wasn't sticking up front, we were winning the second balls and stopping it. We really kept Brechin as far away from our goal as possible. But the ball not sticking up front, then not winning the second balls, that allowed Brechin to come in. And I do think that I'm just watching the Brechin players going by. They will be disappointed that they didn't take a point from that. That was a really good chance from Scott Reekie at the end there that it hit over the crossbar. But I would say, I don't want to sound like I'm patronising Brechin, but they put in that level of performance going forward.
Yeah.
They've given themselves a good chance.
Yeah.
They're certainly not as bad as I've seen. I've watched a lot of highlights involving them, and they've looked really poor in some stages. That certainly was not the case today.
Yeah, Brechin much better in the second half than the first.
Yeah, maybe that's. I'd say like the first half performance was poor. Yeah, I think you're right. The first half performance was poor. Second half performance is a lot better. I'd say that for both sides.
Yeah.
We were decent in the first half, poor in the second.
But yes, 3 points of day. We'll be back next weekend.
Excellent.
As we take on Stranraer here at Oakville View Park once again. So do the winners £8. A pay-per-view pretty much.
Hopefully you will be able to hear us from the start to the finish. That would be nice.
Yes, hopefully that's the case for next week. But until then, if you're watching the WarriorsTV highlight package, I'll probably let them a bit of commentary at the start because of the existing commentary. But yes, I've been Craig. I've enjoyed it. Good tell.
First of all, congratulations on our 3 points at home. Can you sum up the 90 minutes in full?
It's the difficult one to sum up, to be honest. No, it was good. First and foremost, it's important. 3 points, league victory, gets us back on track. I think we saw both sides of our team today. We were really good at for a large part, certainly first half, and then second half we were thought we really allowed ourselves to get dragged into a game which we really should have been comfortable in. But we've had a lot of, we're contending with a lot of injuries. We've had we're shuffling the pack every week, it seems, to make up for the boys that are missing games. So credit to the lads. Josh Krieger came in and did a really good job. He's bedding himself in at left back. So it was a, first and foremost, the most important thing. We won the game. We weren't great, but we won the game.
And Mark McGuigan's took Greg Spence's place today. He did say there was quite a lot of rotation in the team, but he's come in, he's took his place in the starting lineup, and he scored his second goal in a row at home.
Yeah.
Did this give you a bit of a sore head?
No, not at all. Not at all. If he scores goals, then it's what you ask from your strikers. But I actually pulled the four of them today and just said, listen, the way the season's going to go, we might be rotating. They might be in and out the side, but whatever happens, they have to be ready to play. And Big Marcus obviously didn't start the season. He was down the pecking order, but he's come in and scored. So credit to him for that, and he's done well. So it's now Greg's turn to miss out today, but that doesn't say Greg will not play next week. We'll take each game as it comes.
And we didn't get a chance to catch up with you last week, but we did see we had a couple of injuries. Can you give us an update on the injuries we have got?
Yeah, Tommy Muir's was concerning. One, it was a bit of a freak accident. Andy's actually landed on top of him at a corner and he's kind of jabbed his knee, but he's in safe hands with Tony. He'll look after him, I'm sure. So. But he's obviously missed today, and he could miss another couple of weeks, so that'll be disappointing. But I think who else we've got still seem to have a load of injuries at the moment. Hoppy's still struggling, obviously Buzz is at long term. Chris Kane's training with us now, and we've got a bounce game on Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to getting Chris at least an hour anyway, which will help.
And young Callum Yates?
Callum's going to be out for a good few weeks. He's still walking about with his moon boot on. So, but as I say, we just have to deal with that. That's why we've got a squad, and the boys that have come in, have got to make sure that they perform at the level that we expect them to.
And finally, we saw the return of Chris Kane. You kind of touched on it then in my last question. How much is that a boost to the squad getting Chris back in?
Massive. Chris was a big signing for us in the summer, and we haven't had a chance to utilise him in any way, shape or form. So he's worked really hard to get himself fit, and now it's just about getting some game time. So hopefully Tuesday night you'll get at least 45 minutes of him.
And another tough one next week against Stranraer, who did pick up 3 points today.
Yeah, I thought they drew, didn't they?
They draw, sorry.
They drew with Stranraer. With Stirling. So yeah, it'll be a tough game. Stranraer they've had some good results, and it'll be a real tough match. But listen, if we play the way we can play, we're a match for anyone. I've said this from the word go. However, when we drop our standards, then we'll become a team that's might struggle to beat the better teams in the league. So we have to make sure we're at it every week.
Davey, congratulations once again. Cheers.
Thank you.
Mark, 2 goals and two home appearances for you. Is this going to be something you're going to keep up?
If I keep getting played, I hope. I'm happy to score, happy to get the win. It's just quite a tough time, so just more importantly, boys, just 3 points.
And Ryan, in my opinion, probably your best performance in a Warriors stop today. How do you think the game went?
Good first half. I think we should have been a few more clear in the first half just to kill the game, but it's always going to happen second half. We're going to commit and try and get a goal, and once we get the goal it was just see the winner.
And in terms of the season, Mark, you did kind of cover it in my last question there about how there's lots of competition. How are you feeling with the competition?
It's obviously good to have that at a club. Just up to me and the rest of the boys to fight to get into the team. Spenny's always drilling into us that fire in the belly and ice at the head, so trying to take that forward.
And Ryan, on to next week. We're back here at Oakville View playing Stranraer. I think they won today as well. It's going to be a tough game. How do we go into that?
I think we've got my confidence. We've lost the last few games, but this game showed us that we can see games out and hopefully we can get 3 points.
Lads, well done today, thanks.
Cheers, mate.